Hey, what's up, everybody? It's the Allman in the Morning Newsreel. Appreciate you joining me. Welcome back to the show. Yep, I was gone Friday, and while I was out, you guys were all making the overpass stand on behalf of Corporal Marler, the great Marine, 22 years old, in Afghanistan for 3 weeks before he was killed in a vehicle accident, and the sight just amazing. And I just want to tell you right off the bat, I appreciate all of you representing Allman in the Morning and representing your country, more importantly, and all those who joined forces with the folks at Anheuser-Busch, where Corporal Marler's mom was an employee or is an employee. It was just an amazing show, and I saw some video of it, and just incredible. So I appreciate everything you are doing on behalf of soldiers, living and past. It's fantastic. Unbelievable. All right, down to the Gulf. This is incredible because the president, who for a while there I was giving him a pass. I was like, well, I don't want to be just like the Moonbats, with Katrina and accusing the president of not doing anything. It wasn't Bush's fault Katrina happened. It wasn't Bush's responsibility to make it all better, and it wasn't Obama's fault that the oil spill happened, and it's still not Obama's job to clean it all up. But at some point, you have to have some leadership and attempt to coalesce some of the forces that need to come together to fight what could be a huge economic attack on that region and certainly an environmental disaster that could play out for the next decade or so. So at some point, there is some leadership required, even though, again, it's not just the government's job to make this all better. But it's also not the government's job to make it all worse, which is what President Obama seems to be doing by, first of all, instituting a moratorium on all deep water drilling, on offshore drilling. It's the most ridiculous thing in the world. I mean, why is Texaco not able to drill because of something rare that happened with the BP drilling facility? Doesn't make any sense at all. And so the president, what he's doing is destroying jobs down there. And then he's also trying to demonize BP, and believe me, there's a lot of demonization to go around. You conservatives out there who might just simply be holding on to that last vestige of corporate blindness are wrong. A lot of us conservatives who are also concerned about our environment know exactly what BP has done and how wrong it was that they did it and how we hope they're punished. That's the bottom line. But President Obama, come on. A moratorium on drilling where you're destroying more jobs down there? Then you have the nerve over the weekend, before you go out to play golf, you have the nerve of the weekend to call it a 9/11. Well, buddy, if this is a 9/11, then you're becoming one of the hijackers because all you're doing is making it worse. Again, not the president's job to make everything better, but it's also not the president's job to make everything frigging worse, which is what he's doing. No need to have a moratorium. The drilling accident has already happened. It's kind of like when you have a plane crash, that day. You'd be an idiot to say, well, I'm not riding on a plane anymore. It's dangerous. Well, no, actually, your chances now have just increased that you're probably not going to be crashing because one already crashed. That's how I think, at least. Well, anyway, maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. So, bottom line, the president now has become part of the problem. That's the problem. The president now has become part of the problem. Before, I was trying to give him a break. And now, he's become part of the problem. And he's putting the screws, turning the screws, in the wrong direction, baby. And jobs are being lost down there, and he's only making it worse. Don't make it worse. We don't blame you for not making it better, dude, but don't make it worse. That's the Allman Newsreel. Appreciate you joining us. By the way, also, don't forget to check out the electric stove, where you will see Carly Fiorina, basically, when asked whether she was going to apologize to Barbara Boxer, saying, bite me. And Sarah Palin, when she's asked about her implants, saying, bite me. And John Boehner asking about foreign policy, saying, President Obama, bite me. Oh, it's just a bite festival there on the electric stove, sponsored by MacArthur's Bakery. Glad to be back, and we'll talk with you tomorrow morning on Allman in the Morning Common Sense Radio.